How much time do you want to do talk?
Let me know in 15 minutes. See if we can take it 15, 20 minutes. We'll see how much we can talk.
Let's see. Forever? Let's keep it going. Let's
Okay.
keep it natural.
Well, guess what? I have a wonderful gentleman in the house. His name is Jacob Stenhouse.
Yes.
Woo-hoo! I got it right. This is London. He has no idea what I'm doing right here today. He's a blessing to what we're trying to do. We want to keep doing is to have another show outside. We do television ministries. We do other people's productions. We do drama. We do acting. But I like to keep a business edge, informational edge. And this gentleman here has a lot of good things that he's doing, and present to you somebody that I think is worthy of exposure and can be inspirational to you. So we're going to ask Jake just a little bit. Say hi. How are you?
Hi. Thanks for having me.
And thank you for coming.
Much appreciated. Much appreciated.
We want you to tell us a little bit tell us everything about you.
Oh, okay.
And I can butt in when I get ready, right?
Please
Okay.
interrupt because I have a tendency to run on. So my name is Jacob Stenhouse. I am 25 years old. I've been in Detroit now for going on 4 months, and my day job, I run Detroit Future Trends, which is a nonprofit based on community development, mainly taking houses, redeveloping them, offering them to low and lower middle income families, and most importantly, just about fostering a community for where people feel safe and have like a place they can really call home. So,
And are the homes are they for rent or for sale or either or all of the?
We offer all options. Just typically we try to work with each family, on a person to person basis and see what's best for them. Not just immediately 6 months from now, but where they plan to see themselves, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. And I mean, even as far as like their children, offering them, the right type of schooling systems, or if their kids are a bit older, what type of like trade opportunities could we offer them? So we try to just offer the inclusive whole package thing because I'm not from here, but I do recognize that, growing like in the 70s and the 80s, there was a very vibrant community where it almost was like
You heard.
Yeah, I've heard stories. I've heard stories. And that, it really takes a community, it takes a tribe of people to raise kids.
Wow,
So
well, for you to
it's
be
really about the next generation.
this young gentleman like this, man, you think it's so far ahead, so beyond. That's what we need. We need the youth. We need strength. We need muscle. We need the mind of maturity, and somebody that can see the positive light and just to go drive. Be driving it. So you're not from here, but tell us where you're from.
I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Not born, but not raised either. So my dad was in the Air Force, and me and my brother had the opportunity to move overseas when we were younger. So we moved to Kuwait when I was 14 in 2009, and went to high school over there. I graduated high school over there.
Kuwait is where?
Oh, it's in the Middle East. It's near Iraq. But
It's like you have a variety of accents.
Yeah.
Your accent, you have one.
Yeah.
But I guess it's called because you have been abroad.
Yes. Yeah.
Abroad. Okay.
Yeah. I've had the opportunity to travel a bit. So I went to high school over there, and came back to the States for a year. Wasn't really feeling where I was college-wise, and my dad was just like, here's the opportunity to come back to the Middle East, but he moved to Dubai. So he's like, come back here, you can live here, go to school over there. And the funny thing is, because, Dubai has like such an image of like it's super expensive, it's the gold. And
everybody wants to go there.
Yeah.
It costs a lot to get there and stay for a minute, come back home.
But at the end of the day, the funny thing was, when all my college expenses were added up and everything, room and board expenses, I actually saved money going to school over there. Then it would have been cheaper for me to go to school over there.
Really?
And that's another thing about the next generation and younger people too. I would just encourage that, nowadays with Spirit and everything, like the opportunity to travel, and see the world is there.
Yeah.
So that's another thing we really want to encourage with Detroit Future Trends.
It's nice for you to say that because some of us fear going abroad because of so many things going on.
Yeah.
And I'm not to say that I would hate to say that I might feel that way a little myself, but I do wonder. Mm-hmm. I do wonder what it's like to go somewhere abroad, to Dubai or someplace like that. You hear that it's so great and so awesome.
Yeah.
Being around somebody like you, then okay.
Right.
Well, he's been over there.
Yeah.
Over in.
I'm there to tell you that it's fine.
It's
fine.
Fine.
Yeah, people welcome you with open arms. you look at like culture in other places, and it's almost like people welcome you in their homes because they feel like it's a blessing to have a guest inside their homes, feed you, clothe you, say you're like family to
Really?
some people. Yeah, and I mean it's like that too here, and you know what I mean, in the South and any country that you go to. I always find that when you go outside of the city, in the more rural areas, people are a lot more welcoming, a lot more.
That's
friendly.
that's something that we do need to hear, because of like if you live in one country and you hear about another country, and all you hear is you don't hear the great things, you hear whatever's going on disruptive and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So then that kind of puts a damper on anything that you might think could be good, that would be good, good experience. But there are a lot of people that still travel abroad. And so I guess that's good news. Just to hear you talking now, I feel comfortable about maybe possibly it's a possibility if I ever get an opportunity
Without a doubt.
to go somewhere.
It's a lovely place to travel.
Okay, so that's you here. You're working with the that's your day job.
Yeah, Detroit Future Trends.
Yeah. So what goes on in the evening?
Otherwise passions. I'm really into football, soccer. I picked it up like when I moved overseas.
You took that athletic.
Yeah, thank you very much. So I picked that up, and I do music production, audio engineering.
Really?
Yeah, at Brush and Madison on Woodward.
Music production, as in artists coming
instruments. Yeah, recording artists.
Really?
Yeah, producing. So if anyone's listening at Brush and Madison, that's a good place to check out to get some work done.
Oh
for
well, we need to know you even too.
Please,
Yeah, it's fine what we do, but we're musically inclined people, vocal and such.
This is Motown. This is the heart.
I've been here a long time, but I'm not from here either.
Okay.
But when I moved up, when I was coming up here, they said, "Oh, you're gonna get famous because that's Motown." I've been here a while. That's the first thing everybody was saying,
Right.
And I think, but before I moved here, I moved from Indianapolis, Indiana.
Okay.
I'm from Ohio.
Okay.
But I've been here. This is my home now. I have two homes. I'm still gonna always be a Buckeye person.
Without a doubt.
But it's just my home, and two. So that's what they said when I was leaving, and everybody got so ecstatic. You going to Motown? Oh, you can't go. I seen, that kind of thing. So I'm still working on it.
Okay.
Okay, now that too, she sings. Who knows?
Right.
Who knows?
It's definitely a process.
Oh yeah, I'm looking for. I really not gonna talk about me right now. I'm gonna go back to you.
Okay.
But I'll talk about me later. So I get ready to come
please.
see you.
I was gonna tie it together. My mom's actually from Ohio. She's
Is
from
she?
Canton. Yeah, she's born in Canton.
Where is she now?
She's in Michigan as well.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
goodness.
yeah.
Okay. See,
So a good thing is having a
we're
support system.
related.
Right, probably.
Okay.
I wanted that. Who knows?
We're related at least from being
Absolutely.
citizenship,
Without
right?
a doubt.
Oh, it's so nice to know people that where you're from too. She's here too, so.
Of course.
So tell me what's going on in the music field for you as far as you working any major projects, or are you looking for some, or?
So currently, it kind of all ties in together, and I think it's about looking at the bigger picture and not being, frustrated. I think a lot of people can relate to when you have like a very big aspiration, you can kind of get frustrated about the little minute details here and there. So ultimately, like we were talking about traveling and music, the thing that I traveled when I had the opportunity to travel is that Black culture is so universal. African American culture specifically is universal because everyone tries to take from it and tries to reduplicate it and do it their own way and cash out or monetize it.
Whoa.
And that's ultimately that happens a lot. So with that awareness, I'm just trying to collaborate and work with artists from whether they're from Sweden, whether they're from Brazil, under the same flag of like with the internet. I mean, all on the phone. Yeah. So trying to collaborate with artists that maybe an artist from Detroit can work with someone in Toronto. And nowadays with the phone and everything, it's also about not just about the music. It's deeper than the music. It's about the exposure, the chance to be able to travel. You know what I mean? Say a Sada baby or someone goes to.
I'm a cameraman myself.
Yeah.
Trying.
Yeah.
But
I mean, Windsor,
it's
right across the.
And you need to know how to connect.
The phones. You reach out. You appreciate someone's work. You have a conversation. And if the connection is there and you feel that it's beneficial for both parties, then things can definitely happen. I'll give you a perfect example. Migos just did a song with a French artist called Nishka, and I really think that's the forward trends that are going as far as media is concerned. Is the collaboration between media and between different countries working together.
What can I ask you? Over the phone, so you do business. You connect over the phone, and then they come see you.
Yeah, that's ideally. Or we go.
Or you go to them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the part of traveling, reaching out, and not being afraid to go over the boundary or the little come out of your comfort zone.
It's that simple, yeah. And I think initially it's just cutting the rhythm for any endeavor that you have. It's about as soon as you cut that first rhythm, your first interview, I'm sure you're just like, I don't know, you know what I mean? You're probably on pins and needles, and going into my first job interview, everybody has that thing where they're just like,
gotta get past that.
But as soon as you cut it, then it's off to the races, and you recognize.
You got it. You know what? I'm proud of your broad mind of thinking. That's what people need to hear. All of us, doesn't matter what age you are. You can be a child, you can be a teenager, you can be a young adult, you can be middle aged, you can be even an elderly person, or beyond. But it's in the mind of how far you perceive that you can go. You can't be afraid.
Of course.
So that's one reason why we have you here. You're just the forward person.
Oh,
you're going to get it, and so we want people to feel what you're saying. We want people to have like mind. I'm a go-getter, but I'm inspired by you.
I'm inspired by you.
I mean,
without a doubt, it's that consistency.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's about
that's what people need to understand.
Right.
Because it sometimes it takes all your life to keep progressing. Mm-hmm. It's not just I'm gonna hit. It depends on whose life it is, how you got there, what the connection was. Maybe you got a chance to reach a good connection, but it's a progressive movement. And the more that you progress and move, you don't stop, things keep growing. And for me, I can even say for me, when I started, I had never stopped. The things are much huger than I am. It's just like really big. And I did, if I don't pay attention to it, but if I sit back and look, I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
But because things keep building, if you keep working, things don't stop. If you keep, it broadens till you're going to reach your horizon. I say when you reach your horizon, then you spread out, and then you still go up another level. You spread out, you reach out, so it's that broadening. So I feel your brain. I feel that mind of yours and that thought of you going out there, not being afraid, and not having boundaries hold you back. We have a couple more minutes, but is there anything that you'd like to say? I think can we do a few more minutes? We can do a few more minutes. Yeah, we can do a few more minutes.
Okay. Anything pop culture, any topics, or I don't know. You don't really seem like
I am
to indulge in that.
I do.
You seem very.
Don't get me started. I can ask you 20 questions.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm very. I have multi tentacles in my brain.
Right.
Like you. So I might focus on one thing, but sometimes we focus on a few things at once.
Of course.
That's it. So yeah, you don't open the door for me because I'm going, okay, yes, let's go.
Right.
But we're this is not saying that you're gonna do it. I think I mentioned that to you before. But we're working on the local movies, and I just want you to make an appearance in our movie.
Oh, that'd be perfect.
I don't want you to make an appearance in the movie, and I'll tell you what the baseline is.
Okay.
Because you remind me of now, and you said something. You said something that I said. I saw something on television the other day. It was on the early morning news that the Wakanda Now T-shirt. Did you see that?
I haven't.
Okay. I saw this on the news. Okay. So now,
okay.
Oh, this is okay. Promoting the T-shirt, and they didn't say he was white. He was like really white. So with the Wakanda T-shirt on, and so I think it was on TMC. That's what it was on.
Okay.
Oh, they were. They said when it first happened, all the African American had going like, just like you said, we put it out there, then they run with it.
Yeah.
They monetize on it, they take it, and then they said, well, it's kind of cool. They had mixed emotions. Well, somebody said, African American said, well, that's good if they like what we're doing because it's for everybody. And then the guy that MCs him, he's going like, well, it's just a cartoon anyway. But so what? We created Wakanda now. We own this. How can we look like we look, beautiful, like we are?
Right.
You know, and all the things that we go through as a people, and we don't realize that everything that we represent, and we get trampled down on. But that's why. The reason why is because we have it. We have something. We have a lot of it. We have character. We have finesse. We have creativity. We have intelligence. And in my mind, when you said that, I said, you didn't pull no punches. You just said they take it, they monetize it.
Yeah.
And you know, when I look at some of us, and even talk to some of my family people. When I say family, I'm talking about our culture. Many of us have low self-esteem. Many of us feel that we don't have anything. Some of us feel that we are really just the second-class citizen or lower. And they don't understand that if you stand back and look at this beautiful rainbow of us and all the beautiful things that we've been doing since slavery, we get out of slavery. We have a lot of things going on now that's just not right. But we have come a long way. And we've always been educated. We've always been creative. We've always had the strength to climb out. The one thing we need to do is be able to work together.
Right.
We can, and there's some of us that do. There's some of us that do. So when you said that, when I saw the shirt, the Wakanda, they was like, man, there they go again. Every time.
Right.
You know, and I think back in the day, we're going to get funny now. And not that long ago, the other culture that wasn't us did not have the soul in dancing. But I find that they hired us to teach them. Now, a lot of us don't know that. Oh, now they got
coach. Yeah.
Now the soul is the soul. Can't get the soul that we got.
Yeah.
But everybody want to mimic that. But they hire us to choreograph and show them how to try to get the soul. So now when they get out, they get all these major showcases with them, right? When we look at it, same thing with the music, same thing with many of the things that we see and that we do. It was derived from, was created from us, right? So that's where we are, and people just need to know. And it's okay if they're gonna do, they're gonna do. But let us keep doing us. Let us keep pushing us. Let us join together. Yeah, and I don't blame them for saying what they said about that. Because like when we saw the movie, we were going like,
everyone so
yeah. No, it's still going. Look, y'all can't do this because you don't look like us. Not being funny now. We love all the people, but I just tell TMZ, boy, they was mad. They was mad, and they was trying to. And then we were there on the set trying to find a heavy medium for this T-shirt. It's forever 21 has it.
Right.
And they said, no, he's not white. He's white. Like, you know, like a lily white.
Yeah.
I said, what are you trying to say? And they said, well, you should have African American wearing that shirt. And that's when he said, man, well, it was just a cartoon, man. It's a comic.
Yeah, but maybe people don't recognize how much representation.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
So, and it does mean that everybody loves it, though. When you get down to it, all people love it. What they love, they want to take. They want to confiscate.
Without a doubt.
Right? So,
without a doubt.
I appreciate you, young man, because
you.
You already know what's up.
I appreciate you as well.
You already know what's up. You know what's up. And I hope we can do some things together because, you know, all that we do, I'm hoping to make a difference. And I'm one person, but I have a lot of people that come into the fold and get involved. And I just want to make a difference. And I know if we keep moving, it makes a difference. If you treat people right, it makes a difference. If you try to help, it makes a difference. If you know, God has given us all gifts and creativity to get out there and do some things. And so I want to get with you, so I can learn. So I can spread my wings some more. Because I just want to connect with places I've never been, people that are not of my culture, because we already do. But I'm gonna take it. I want to go too.
Right.
Right.
Get that passport.
Get that passport. It's the real
moving.
passport. The passport of the brain.
Absolutely.
Let's do
Absolutely.
it. Oh, I appreciate those. Say something wonderful to the people.
Oh well. Thank you for listening. Thank you for all the viewers that were able to tune in, and just appreciate you having me. Look forward to having a wonderful 2019, accomplishing some great things.
Anything special you want to say to inspire other young people?
Oh. geez,
Inspire
where to start?
anybody.
Um.
We all need it, but especially our young people.
Get started. Whatever you have in your mind that you want to do. I mean, it may seem a little forward thinking. Just get started. Because if you really think that you're ahead of the times, then people will catch up with it eventually. So don't be afraid to do it.
Keyword.
It's that simple.
Don't be afraid.
Yeah.
And we pray for everybody that God protects you while you're out there trying to do amazing things.
Amen. Amen.
Because we need that.
Yeah.
And we pray for you that God keeps you
Thank you.
covered,
Pray for you as well.
young gentlemen, because we need you. We need you.
We
and
need outlets like you.
Yeah, we
You know?
need us.
Right.
But when I'm here, I see it go like, oh, we're going to come on, let's go. And we're going to put a ring around and we're going to pray protection around you because God has so many things that you're already doing.
Amen. Amen.
And you're big. You're already big. You're already big.
No doubt.
This will be bigger than that. You
See
go.
let's see where it goes.
Look, you already
Let's see
go.
where it goes.
Yeah, hey, me too.
Excited for the ride. So, thank you. I appreciate this.
We appreciate
the
you.
conversation most
Oh,
importantly.
definitely. Well, hopefully you'll be back again, and we'll find out what else is next. And we just want to let you know, you can do it, you can make it, no matter who you are, young people, and if you might be a senior citizen, 85. What was my favorite? I can't think of his name right now. Oh my God, there's so many of them that's been doing production in movies and film, and they are in their 80s and 90s, and they haven't stopped. The thing is, if you start now, when you're young, or wherever you are, you keep sailing with it, it doesn't quit because your numbers go up. It just gets better, it gets bigger, you get stronger, you have more knowledge, you know what you want to do. So get started.
Yeah. What's
Yes,
the say?
sir.
They say the best time to plant a tree is yesterday, right? That's the best way to approach things.
That's right. So we thank you so much. I want to thank Miss Irene. Lady is my daughter, and she's a great singer, great producer, great. And I have some other great. She's okay, mother, but you just stop. One thing, my other young people too. I got Michael, and I got Sylvia, and I got CJ, my granddaughter. So we're keeping it in the family, and we want to bring y'all to the family. Let's all go. Let's all go do it. You're tuning in to, we're gonna call this Londen the Washington Enterprise. So that's what the name of the company is. And we look to have more shows like this that are inspiring, knowledgeable, and inspirational. Take care. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me. Much appreciated.
That's Jacob. I'm Londen.
I think it ran out. Yeah, it's done.
Thank you so much. That was-
Join us for biblical studies, prayer, and coffee every third Thursday at Always Brewing Cafe, 1980 Grand River Avenue in Detroit. Presented by Free Will Missionary Full Gospel Church of Ohio and Michigan, where the founders are Bishop James and Annie Harris. Led by Londen, along with some of our other Comcast programmers. Portions of this will be taped for our Comcast programming. Call 248-701-0885. Join us for biblical studies, prayer, and coffee every third Thursday at Always Brewing Cafe, 1980 Grand River Avenue in Detroit. Presented by Free Will Missionary Full Gospel Church of Ohio and Michigan, where the founders are Bishop James and Annie Harris. Led by Londen, along with some of our other Comcast programmers. Portions of this will be taped for our Comcast programming. Call 248-701-0885.